Today, we're diving into the undeniable signs that girls think you're attractive. The more of these you recognize in your interactions, the higher. The chances are that you're catching eyes for all the right reasons. Are you ready to see how many of these signs apply to you before we begin for anyone feeling stuck in the dating world? Check out our free 60-minute coaching call. You'll find the link in the description or pinned comment. Now let's dive in. 1. She initiates conversations. First up, pay attention to who's starting the conversations. If a girl is constantly coming up to you to chat, whether it's in person or over text, chances are she's into you. Maybe she asks about your day or brings up a topic she knows you're interested in. This shows that she's thinking about you and wants to connect. Now, this doesn't mean that every girl who talks to you is attracted to you. Some girls are just friendly. But if she's going out of her way to strike up a conversation, especially if she seems a little nervous or giggly, it's a good sign that she's digging your vibe. So if you're into her too, keep the conversation flowing and see where it goes. 2. She gets flustered easily. Next, she gets flustered easily. Watch how she reacts when you compliment or tease her. If she blushes, giggles, or gets a little tongue-tied, it's a clear sign that she's feeling some attraction. Maybe you tell her she looks nice and she starts fidgeting with her hair or looking down at her feet, or you make a playful joke and she laughs a little too hard. These reactions show that you have an effect on her and she's not quite sure how to handle it. Just be careful not to overdo it with the teasing. You want to keep things light and fun, not make her feel uncomfortable. Find the right balance and enjoy the flirty vibes. 3. She compliments your appearance. Another big sign that a girl finds you attractive is if she compliments your appearance, complimenting your looks. Maybe she tells you that she likes your new haircut or that your shirt really brings out your eyes. These compliments show that she's paying attention to your appearance and likes what she sees. Now, some girls might give out compliments like candy, but if she's consistently noticing and appreciating your style, it's a good indication that she's into you. Just remember to return the favor and give her some genuine compliments too. Don't go overboard and make it weird, but let her know that you notice and appreciate her efforts a little. Mutual admiration can go a long way in building a connection. 4. She engages in flirty. She engages in flirty banter. Flirting is a dance, and if a girl is willing to follow your lead, it's a sign that she's feeling the chemistry. Pay attention to how she responds to your jokes and playful teasing. If she's giving it right back to you with a smile and a wink, it's a green light to keep the banter going. Maybe you make a silly pun and she groans, but can't help laughing, or you challenge her to a game of Would You Rather, and she gets competitive in a flirty way. These playful exchanges are a way of building tension and showing that you're both on the same wavelength. 5. She finds excuses to touch you. Physical touch is a big indicator of attraction, and if she finds excuses to touch you, girl is finding excuses to make contact with you, it's a sign that she's comfortable with you and wants to be closer. Maybe she touches your arm when she's making a point, or accidentally brushes against you when you're walking together. These small moments of contact can send sparks flying and create a sense of intimacy. Of course, everyone has different comfort levels with touch, so don't assume that every girl who touches you is into you. Some people are just more tactile than others, but if she's consistently finding ways to make physical contact, especially if she lingers a bit longer than necessary, it's a good sign that she's feeling a connection. Just be sure to respect her boundaries and don't take it as an invitation to get handsy. 6. She mirrors. She mirrors your body language. Your body language. Body language is a powerful tool in the game of attraction, and if a girl is mirroring your movements and posture, it's a sign that she's in sync with you. Maybe you lean in while telling a story, and she does the same, or you cross your legs and she follows suit. This subconscious mimicry is a way of showing that she's engaged with you, and wants to create a sense of connection. It's like a silent dance that says, "I'm on the same page as you, 7." She smiles often. She smiles often. A smile is worth 1,000 words, and if a girl is lighting up every time you're around, it's a clear sign that she enjoys your company. Maybe you walk into the room and her face immediately breaks into a grin, or you crack a joke and she can't stop giggling. These genuine smiles show that you bring her joy and make her feel good. Of course, some people are just naturally smiley, so don't assume that every grin is a sign of attraction. But if you notice her smiling more around you than she does with others, it's a good indication that she's feeling a special connection. So she plays with her hair, keep bringing the good vibes, and enjoy basking in her sunny presence. 8. She plays with her hair. Hair, twirling, tucking and fiddling are classic signs of flirtation. And if a girl is constantly playing with her locks when you're around, it could be a sign that she's into you. Maybe she twirls a strand around her finger while listening to you talk, or runs her hands through her hair when she's laughing at your jokes. These little gestures are often subconscious and show that she's feeling a bit nervous or self-conscious in your presence. It's like a way of saying, "I want to look my best for you." 9. She acts nervous or shy. Acts nervous or shy attraction can nerve-wracking. And if a girl seems a bit jittery or tongue-tied around you, it could be a sign that she's feeling the butterflies. Maybe she stumbles over her words when talking to you, or blushes when you make eye contact. These little moments of shyness show that you have an effect on her, and that she wants to make a good impression. If today's insights resonate with you, remember to like and comment. More importantly, if you're ready to revolutionize your dating approach, take advantage of our free 60-minute strategy call. It's your gateway to She Sits or Stands Close, meeting more women and enhancing your confidence. Book yours now through the pinned comment. 10. She Sits or Stands Close. Personal space is a funny thing, and if a girl is consistently choosing to be near you, it could be a sign that she's drawn to you. Maybe she always finds a way to sit next to you in class or at a party, or she stands a little closer to you than necessary when you're chatting in a group. These small choices show that she wants to be in your orbit and that she feels comfortable being physically close to you. 11. She touches her lips or face. Lip, biting, cheek, touching, and face. She touches her lips or face. Brushing are all signs that a girl might be feeling a bit flustered or flirty in your presence. Maybe she bites her lower lip when you're telling a story, or touches her cheek when you give her a compliment. These little gestures often happen subconsciously and show that she's feeling a bit self-conscious or nervous around you. It's like a way of drawing attention to her face and saying, "I want you to notice me." 12. She compliments. Your scent compliments your scent. Scent is a powerful thing, and if a girl is commenting on how good you smell, it's a sign that she's paying close attention to you. Maybe she tells you that she loves your cologne or that your natural scent is nice. These compliments show that she's physically attracted to you and that she's not afraid to let you know. Of course, not every girl will be bold enough to comment on your scent, so don't worry if you haven't gotten any fragrance-related flattery. But if you do receive a compliment about your aroma, take it as a good sign that she's into you. Just don't go overboard with her. She gives you undivided attention. Cologne or body spray. You want to smell good, but you don't want to overwhelm her senses. Find a balance that works for you and enjoy the extra attention. 13. She gives you undivided attention in today's world of constant distractions. Giving someone your full attention is a big deal. If a girl is consistently putting down her phone, ignoring her friends, or tuning out the world to focus on you, it's a sign that she's invested in your conversation and wants to connect with you. Maybe she maintains eye contact when you're telling a story or asks follow-up questions to show that she's listening. These little acts of attention show that she values your thoughts and opinions and wants to create a sense of intimacy. 14. She asked personal questions. She asked personal questions to know someone on a deeper level is a key part of building attraction. And if a girl is asking you personal questions, it's a sign that she wants to understand you better. Maybe she asks about your family, your childhood, or your dreams for the future. These questions show that she's not just interested in surface-level small talk, but wants to get to know the real you. Of course, some people are just naturally curious or good at making conversation, so don't assume that every probing question is a sign of attraction. But if you notice her consistently trying to dig deeper and learn more about you, it's a good sign that she's invested in your connection. Just be sure to reciprocate and show an interest in her life too. 15. She leans in. She leans in when talking. When talking, body language is a powerful tool in the game of attraction. And if a girl is consistently leaning in when you're talking, it's a sign that she's engaged and wants to be closer to you. Maybe she rests her elbows on the table and leans forward when you're telling a story, or tilts her head towards you when you're bearing a joke. These small movements show that she's physically drawn to you and wants to create a sense of intimacy. 16. She engages with your social media in the digital age. Social media is a big part of how we connect with others. If a girl is consistently liking, commenting on, or sharing your posts, it's a sign that she's interested in your life and wants to engage with you. Maybe she always leaves a funny comment on your Instagram photos or shares your tweets with her followers. These little acts of digital engagement show that she's paying attention to your online presence and wants to be a part of your world. 177. She shows genuine interest in your hobbies. Interest in your hobbies. Shared interests are a big part of what draws people together. And if a girl is showing a genuine curiosity about your hobbies and passions, it's a sign that she wants to connect with you on a deeper level. Maybe she asks you about your favorite bands or wants to know more about your love of photography. These questions show that she's not just making polite conversation, but is actively trying to understand what makes you tick. So if she asks for your help or advice, notice her consistently engaging with your interest and remembering details about your passions. It's a good sign that she's invested in your connection and wants to be a part of your world. 18. She asks for your help or advice. Seeking someone's opinion or assistance is a way of showing that you value their insights and trust their judgment. If a girl is frequently coming to you for help or advice, it's a sign that she sees you as a reliable and competent person. Maybe she asks for your thoughts on a problem she's having at work, or wants your opinion on a new outfit. These requests for input show that she respects your perspective and wants to include you in her decision-making process. So now that you know those signs of attraction, what's next for you? Discover the strongest signs of sexual tension between people, or learn how girls flirt. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe for more.